if anybody knows this, but if you're a burglar, you know what a Bob knock is. You knock on the door real quick and you're like, hey. If somebody answers the door, you're like, hey, you look at the number. If it says 210, you're like, hey, is Bob here? And they're like, no. Isn't this 230? And they'll be like, no, this is 210. And I'll be like, all right, no. So what I do is a Bob knock. I knock on the door first, and it's just to see if anybody's home.
Yeah.
And so I knock on the Canadian door. I get there. I put my bike on the side of the shed. I get there. I knock on the door. No answer. I pound. I usually give it about 2 or 3 knocks first, you know, some nice knocks, and then I start doom, 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 doom. Sometimes I'll hit the window a couple times to see if somebody will come to the door. And I must have pounded on this door, I would say like 15 times, and nobody answered. So I pull the knife out and I jimmy the door, I get it open, and I start robbing the house.
You already know there's not a dog or anything.
I already know there's not a dog, and I don't see the main vehicle there. So, like I said, I gave it the Bob knock. Nobody answered the door. I'm thinking it's slap empty. So I start with the kitchen, because when you come in, the kitchen's to the right. And I'll never forget it, because this whole time in the house, like I said, empty. I'm thinking it's empty. And I start with the kitchen, and I go in the cabinets. I start taking liquor bottles. I fucking make my way to the office. I start going through stuff. There's like 3 pocketbooks in there. I end up finding like 7 grams of in a pocketbook. I gave that to my pops, because you know that was his drug of choice. So I gave it to my pops. But long story short, I get all the way. I already ransacked like 3 or 4 rooms, right? I got bags of stuff that I'm setting on top of the counter that I'm getting ready to leave with. And I go to the last room, right? The suitcase, already got it. The suitcase is on the counter with everything else. It's bags. Dude, I got Tito's vodka out of the cabinets. I got everything, right? And a couple loose cash, loose bills and stuff. I didn't even go through the briefcase yet. But I'm in the back room, and I start to, it's a very back room, and they have one of these like, I would say like a sliding partition, like for a door, like you just slide it like that. And I get to the back and I start to slide it, and this lady the bed is direct. As soon as you open the door, this lady is naked, completely naked, on the bed like this, watching TV, and the TV is pretty loud, but you couldn't hear it with the partition shut. And she's just locked, dude, her eyes are like this, and she's locked in on the TV. I'm assuming it's his wife. I didn't get a good glance because I like freaked. As soon as I seen it, I was like, ran to the front, grabbed the bags, run out the house. As I'm running out the house, my dad, he's walking up. I'm like, go, 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 go. He grabs a couple bags. He's running